Good morning! Wah! Hi all, I'm coming at you bright and early this morning. By that I mean 7:58 a.m, but that's relatively early in my current scheduling, basically the crack of dawn. And the reason for that is because I am off to the Tour de France today. I'm going to a small town called Gruissan, I think is the name. We'll find out when we get there, but it's just across the border because I'm in Spain at the moment, in Girona. So I'm going to drive an hour 50 or so to this town called Gruissan, where the stage is starting today. I couldn't tell you what stage it is. I think it's maybe stage 16 or 17, but we'll also find that out when we get there. And I am particularly excited about this because I have never seen the Tour de France in the flesh before. So I'm excited to see it on the ground in person. And I have been given the opportunity by Strava to have VIP access to the stage start. So I am particularly thrilled about that. I thought I may as well take you with me and take you behind the scenes. And I think it's just going to be a fun day in general and one that is worthy of recording. So without further ado, I need to organise my breakfast. I need to get a coffee to go, and then we will hit the road. It's not an Ella Harris video without some food. So here's a little something that I prepared earlier that I will be having for my breakfast today, but I don't feel like getting it in me straight away, so I will stop somewhere and have it on the road. What I have in my hot little hand is some apple crumble, a breakfast edition. Well, not really a breakfast edition, it's just apple crumble, but I've made it so that it's for breakfast. I don't even really know if you can see what's happening at the angle I've put the GoPro on, but I've got my trusty Sistema container here, and I am just going to get myself a portion of crumble. I want some more fruit. Excellent. Then I'm going to take a good old Mercadona protein yogurt to put on the top. And then the finishing touch for my breakfast will be some colchicine, my heart drug. Great. Now I'm just paying a quick visit to my coffee making station. I have absolutely no idea what settings to have my grinder adjusted to, so it's a bit like playing with your seat post on a bike. I just tweak it on a regular basis. Don't judge me for my coffee making process because it creates a satisfactory brew for me, and that's all that matters. I was about to leave, but I realised I haven't brushed my teeth, and I just feel like showing everyone the amazing toothpaste that I have. Hashtag not sponsored, but I just love flavoured toothpaste. It makes me crave brushing my teeth. I get a real buzz out of it now. This flavour is peach iced tea. It's quite fresh, which is good for the mornings. And then I have a chocolate toothpaste, and then I'm also rotating through a pistachio toothpaste at the moment. So these are my 3 toothpaste flavours of choice recently, and I also have more flavoured toothpastes in my bathroom drawer for when these ones run out. So very exciting times indeed. Okay, I'm finally going to leave my apartment now. Get my shoes on, grab my coffee, which is going to taste fabulous with my freshly brushed teeth. Do I have my car keys, my house keys, my phone? Check, check, check. Currently in the car lift, which is the scariest car transportation invention of all time. Oh great, there we go, we're out. 0
ceremony was held at a convention centre that seats 16,000 people. It cost a reported $530 million New Zealand dollars and the police.
Just France things. Welcome to the page. Just gonna tuck into my apple crumble now. Lovely. Put some yogurt into that. She's a bit windy on the coast. Let's get a move on. I feel like I'm running ever so slightly late and I don't want to miss the caravan going around. I know that goes through 2 hours before the race start. So let's hit the motorway once more. In case you're wondering what these things are, you're supposed to ask, what are those? And I'll tell you, they're my smelly balls. They were a gift from my brother, who also has a pair of smelly balls. In fact, our whole family has smelly balls in their cars. It's a real Harris family ritual, you could say. How much are they gonna steal from us today? 11 euros. Crikey, that's not in the budget. Well, I think that is Gruissan. Bonjour! I'm now just walking along the road into Gruissan. Jury is still out on how to pronounce that one. It's quite windy here if you can't tell by my hair, but I think that's just what you get on the coast. So the lads in the tour might be up for a few crosswinds today or a blustery stage, but I'm sure they know that and they have probably got plans in place to get it all under control. Bienvenue à Gruissan. And because I am here thanks to Strava, I have decided to record my Tour de France experience on my Wahoo watch, and then I'm going to put my walk on Strava later on, although my watch only has 10%, so this is going to be a test of my current walking capabilities and also the capabilities of the battery life of my Wahoo Element rival watch. Oh, my hair is going everywhere. Voiceover Ella is taking over here as we find ourselves amongst the Tour de France fanfare and festivities. First of all, I checked out the pre-race VIP area where we had a whole array of things happening. There were meeting booths, nibbles, activities, general mingling areas, and a drink stand where, although I didn't stay very long, I did grab myself an orange gina. I left the inner VIP sanctum to get amongst the caravan action in what was a low-key mosh pit scenario because I stood no chance of finding a decent vantage point at that moment in time. The caravan itself is rather extensive and quite the spectacle, with many brands presumably paying to enter the entourage and advertise themselves, mainly in the form of eye-catching floats with cheap and nasty freebies being thrown off the sides. I don't know about you, but the novelty of riding along in the caravan for the whole stage, on every stage, would probably wear off rather fast. I don't really feel like any washing detergent. I'd like some cheese. Multi-mix. I came to realise that some people take the sport of caravan scavenging very seriously, even bringing bags to specifically hold their prized finds. This lady was definitely running a black market of Tour de France paraphernalia. I'm sure of it. Race against time to get a bucket hat. Oh, please. I think I missed out. At At this moment, I didn't realise I could actually enter the team's paddock thanks to my VIP pass. So I found myself a posse near the sign-on to initially watch the lower ranked teams visit the stage. All eyes were on the Frenchman because home nation hero Romain Bardet received serious applause. Having access into the team paddock was a fantastic discovery because away from the packed public areas, there was so much freedom and space to wander around wherever you wanted, and the area was very relaxed and a real oasis in comparison to the free-for-all areas. I have to say, security was seemingly very non-existent, and I feel like I could have waltzed straight onto a team bus, assisted Cav with his pre-stage bike adjustments, or even touched Podge if I so desired. Things were all under control at the Ineos camp, but you'd expect no less from them. And finally, once the riders were on their way, Little Trick's dedicated fruit stand manoeuvrer was called into duty, and Podge's large pride of cuddly lions were ready for the drive to the finish. The race viewing is over now, so I finally have a chance to actually talk to the camera again. I've picked up a few goodies in my travels along the starting street of today's stage. I have myself a green jersey and a sprint jersey, the best of both worlds you might say. I would never be able to pick up a green jersey otherwise. Polka dots I have a bit more of a success rate with. I'm not really sure what else there is in this town aside from a Tour de France depart. I am going to go and try and find some lunch now at a bakery because when in France, you need to have a good old French sandwich, maybe a croissant on the side. As soon as you come across the border from Spain, the bakery scene just hits different. Unfortunately, I was only able to find a very un-French yet still tasty wrap from the town Boulangerie and walked against the tide of fellow Tour de France viewers who were probably on their way to find a form of sustenance, while I was back on my way to be reunited with Bruno, my car. You want to live?
Go to Sète, Montpellier.
No, I go
south.
south. Yeah.
Comment tu fais alors? Bah non, c'est pas possible.
I could drop you in Narbonne though.
Narbonne?
Yeah.
Yeah, Narbonne would be nice.
Okay.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay,
If
cool.
you want.
Yeah.
If you jump in,
Thank you very much.
that's okay.
Narbonne, it's okay. It's super. Bah, c'est sur le chemin avec le train, ouais. I don't know how it works. Okay, so now it's filming.
It's
filming.
Okay.
Hello, that's Emil. Emil's
Yes, we.
old professional cyclism in Belgium. If he don't drink a lot of beer,
Yeah.
he could be professional.
Yes, but we are in the most sympathetic
And Emil
play
a
riders of
a
the
very beautiful mulet.
Yeah. Did
What
you
a
see
fucking
his haircut?
shit
It's quite
mulet!
a lot of years of work.
Australia, New Zealand inspired.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I come from Belgium.
Old
No,
champion
the
of
Belgium champion of mulet.
Are you from Belgium or from
Yeah,
France?
Belgium.
We
Okay.
speak French, but we are from.
I can hear a French accent.
Hello. Oh, it's good, very.
It's got a twang to it. It's not purely French.
Yeah, that's.
So you'd be big Arnaud Delis fans then?
Yeah, exactly.
He's French speaking.
And it's fresh, yeah, from the south of Belgium.
Wallonie.
Yeah, Wallonie, exactly. Oh, you know a lot of
I know
things
my
from
stuff.
Belgium. Yeah.
What are you guys up to? Tell the GoPro what you were currently.
Our project.
We are three
Three
old
Belgian
friends, and we travel around France for the modest race, the big race of the world, the Tour de France.
Tour de France.
And we don't have car. We
Yes.
just have the
Thumbs up, yeah,
you thumbs up,
And we don't
And,
have any money. Yes.
any money, and a very sympathetic girl.
Yesterday we took a bath in the hotel of Intermarché Wanty-Gobert.
Yes.
Is it you were?
Yeah.
Yes.
Because
Just
Jean-François Grosboulard is a friend.
You just need to keep making friends in the peloton, and I think
Yeah,
you'll
yeah.
make it to Nimes.
Bina is my old.
yeah,
old
our
friend.
goal is to go to Nice and have a drink with Belgian champion.
Oh,
Arnaud Delis. T'es le meilleur du monde, Arnaud Delis.
Jamais on ne te trompe.
yeah, honestly.
Yeah, Arnaud the Lee would be a
Speak really
dream.
well English.
No, but the Lee would be perfect. It's our favorite. We like Wout van Aert and it's another, but there are Dutch-speaking riders, so we don't.
You want a French-speaking?
Yeah, ideally.
Would you go for a French rider?
Oh no, it's not the same thing.
No.
Yeah,
All the best for your travels.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I hope you make it to Nimes
Bye-bye.
before the finish, and
Thank you.
I also hope Arnaud Delis gets up for the win today.
Yeah. Today is the last chance for him.
Yeah, that's true.
Bye-bye.
All right, bye. Good deed done for the day. Later, boys. It's just me again, everyone. In an unexpected turn of events, I decided to be nice and pick up some hitchhikers. If you couldn't get the gist of their project, they are currently on their way to Nimes to see the finish. They are travelling from the start town to the finish town for multiple days of the Tour de France, but they are hitchhiking and using public transport to do that, and I don't think they really have much money. So kudos to the lads. Oh, the smelly bulls are really swinging at the moment. While they go to Nimes, I am on my way back to Girona now. Hopefully I make it back before the finish of the stage, because it would be quite nice to watch on my couch. So adios, see you back in España.
On the front for Lotto Destiny and Auto
Ooh, crash!
Behind an issue here, riders called out, and
Well, the stage is now finished, so I guess I probably should finish this video as well. Firstly, I would just like to say a massive thank you to Strava for giving me the VIP pass to check out the start of stage 16 today. And secondly, I would just like to thank you for watching this video and hopefully subscribing to my channel, giving the video a like, all that jazz. One final note, I just wanted to say how great it was to have the VIP pass and be able to go behind the scenes and mosey around the team buses, get up close and personal with the riders, see them going back and forth, and not have to fight through the hordes of spectators. There were honestly so many people at the race. It was unbelievable and really cool to see and experience, but having to battle your way through lots of people is quite tiring, especially to only catch a tiny glimpse of the riders. So to be able to just walk around at my heart's content, at my own speed, and see what was happening behind the scenes around all of the teams was very cool, and I feel like I have ticked something off my bucket list, because I think every cyclist who is passionate about the sport would probably like to be able to go to a Tour de France stage at some point in their life. And having been in Europe for a while, I think it's something that I could probably take for granted, and the idea of going to a Tour de France stage would perhaps become quite, I don't know how to describe it. I think what I'm trying to say is that you just become quite desensitized to the idea of being able to see some of the world's biggest bike races on your back doorstep, especially when you've also been a professional cyclist and you've been around lots of big races, and you just get used to the idea of it and seeing professional cyclists. So it was nice to almost take a step back today and actually appreciate the sport from a true spectators and fans perspective. I think that's all I wanted to say. Thank you very much once again, Strava.